I don't understand why this has happened every single time I apply for a business credit card from American Express. Every time. I just can't get a break. This is absolutely annoying. Have I officially been released out of the baby credit limit bucket with American Express? And by the way, the last time I applied for a new business credit card with Amex, I was denied at first, so let's see what happens here. I would have never paid attention to this credit card if it wasn't for my fellow credit card content creators, and after watching a few of those videos, I realized that this credit card can be worth it for me to get. So let's get straight into it and go over the reasons why I've never applied for the personal Amazon credit cards from Chase and why I'm about to apply for the Amazon Business Prime credit card from American Express. The very first reason why I did not apply for any of the personal credit cards from Chase is simply because I would have another credit card with overlapping categories. I currently hold the Discover Cashback credit card and the Chase Freedom Flex, and as we know, both of those credit cards feature quarterly rotating reward categories, and at some point during the year, the Freedom Flex and the Discover It credit cards typically offer purchases at Amazon.com as a reward category for one of the quarters. Sometimes both issuers offer these categories at the same time, and sometimes they don't. So when these cards aren't overlapping with this reward category, that means that I can typically get 6 months of 5% cash back on purchases at Amazon.com. And because I have access to this, that means that I may only get use out of the Amazon credit card for 6 additional months out of the year. And for me, that isn't worth the hard inquiry that would be required to get this credit card from Chase. This is also true for the gas station category, the restaurant category, and the grocery store category, which the Amazon cards offer cashback at Whole Foods and Amazon Fresh. When we focus on the gas station and restaurant categories, I'm also able to get 5% cashback with the Freedom Flex and Discover credit cards during those quarters, whereas I can only get 2% cash back in those categories with the Amazon credit cards. And also the Freedom Flex always offers a 3% cash back as a base for a dining category. Even at this stage in the game where I currently have a total of 10 credit cards in my wallet, the personal Amazon credit cards are not worth a 524 slot in my humble opinion. In the past, I needed to complete my Chase trifecta, and I also wanted to acquire Chase business cards, which means that I had to be careful not to apply for and open 5 or more new credit cards that report to my personal credit within 24 months. In the current market of credit cards, we are consistently seeing new or elevated welcome offers from Chase that makes it more than worth it to apply for one of their credit cards. Recently, we saw the $900 welcome offer with the Cash and Ink Unlimited credit cards, and currently we see an elevated offer with the Freedom Unlimited and Freedom Flex credit cards that gives you 5% cash back on combined grocery store and gas station purchases on up to $12,000 in your first year, on top of the standard $200 bonus once you spend a total of $500 within the first 3 months of account opening. Which, by the way, this offer is ending soon, so if you are interested and would like to support the channel, feel free to use my link in the description section. But getting back to my point, using all of my 524 slots could potentially lock me out of being able to get these elevated welcome offers that are pretty lucrative, so it definitely wasn't worth making that sacrifice for an Amazon personal credit card. For my final reason, I simply chose to go after more enticing welcome offers while I had a whole bunch of spend, even when that spend included getting pricey items from Amazon.com. When I needed to purchase a lens for my camera, for example, it made much more sense to go after the Sapphire Preferred because it had a 100,000 ultimate reward point welcome offer, and with the price of camera lenses, it just didn't make mathematical sense to open up an Amazon credit card for that purchase, since I would have been able to use that purchase toward a welcome offer with a higher minimum spend requirement, like the $4,000 that the Chase Sapphire Preferred and even the Amex Gold required me to spend. Granted, the Amex Gold spend requirement has increased recently. Okay, that's enough reasons why I didn't get any of the personal Amazon credit cards with Chase, so let's move on to why I'm hopefully getting the Amazon Business Prime credit card from American Express. The first reason is that I'm currently gardening my 524 status. Yes, I know that's crazy because I'm currently at 324, but I do plan on opening that Wells Fargo autographed journey card if it comes with decent transfer partners and if it makes sense for the channel. I have high hopes for Wells Fargo. I might regret that, but I hope that they can live up to the hype that the community is currently giving them. The 524 rule seems to impact people differently and may apply to certain credit card products while not applying to some other credit card products. And the data point around that gets a little murky, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. So if that credit card comes out in March and it lives up to the hype, that means that I'll be at 424 until September when my Amex Gold card turns 2 years old. Even with me having completed my Chase Stripe Access setup, I think it's a good strategy to keep at least one of my 524 slots open because, as I shared earlier, if Chase offers elevated welcome offers for some of their valuable ultimate reward point earning credit cards, I wouldn't have to worry about being denied solely because I've opened 5 or more credit cards within the last 24 months. I shared this in a previous video, but I'm also hoping to see a good welcome offer for the Personal World of Hyatt credit card, which seems to be less of a possibility since the welcome offer was recently tweaked and isn't much better than what it was last year. American Express has been really good with me so far and hasn't required another hard inquiry since I opened my Amex Gold card. I always like to state here that although this seems to be typical from American Express, a hard inquiry is a possibility if their algorithm feels the need to pull one. I'm trying to protect my credit score as much as possible over the next year, and I'm anticipating a hard inquiry for that autograph journey if I do proceed with getting that credit card once it's available. Hard inquiries have impacted my credit score quite a bit in the past, simply because of the difference in age between my first credit card in comparison to when I picked up the velocity with opening new credit cards. So for me, a hard inquiry typically impacts my credit score by 3 to 5 points, but once that new account is reported, I've seen my score drop an additional 10 to 15 points. So on the low end, my credit score drops about 13 points, and on the high end, it has dropped about 20 points. This is temporary and my score does increase over time, but to put this into perspective, my credit score was just above 800 before I opened the Sapphire Preferred credit card over 2 years ago, which was my gateway into the travel credit card game, and it hasn't made it back to that level ever since. Again, and this is because of my personal journey, so your mileage may vary here. I hate to put this in here, but reason number 3 is pretty straightforward. This credit card comes with a $125 gift card upon approval, so it really is a good idea to apply for this credit card, especially since I have a personal Amazon Prime account. And I mention that because you will need either a Business Prime or a Consumer Prime membership to apply for this credit card. So since I'm spending money on my Prime membership, either way, it is a good decision to apply for this Business Prime credit card with American Express to get the gift card and also continue building my relationship with American Express. Plus, I don't mind getting $125 off of my next planned purchase. Although the Amazon Business Prime credit card does not have an annual fee at the recording of this video, as I mentioned earlier, you do need to have one of the available Prime memberships. So if you already have an Amazon Prime membership, then this card can be worth it for you to add to your wallet. If you're someone who doesn't have Amazon Prime, I think that there are better options out there for you, especially when we take a look at the reward categories that come with this particular card. Before I get into the application, I see that the trend within the community is to share our credit scores because some of you have commented that this is helpful to be able to see this info. I have my 3-bureau credit report from Experian, so I'm not using any Credit Karma numbers for those of you who care about that detail. By the way, I was actually pretty surprised to see where my credit scores are now. My credit score with Experian is the highest, coming in at a 785. Followed by Equifax with a score of 781, and my TransUnion score is the lowest with a 773. Okay guys, with that, let's get straight into the part of the video you've all been waiting for, and that is the application process, so wish me luck. Alright guys, as you can see, I have the Amazon Business Prime credit card loaded up on the American Express webpage. So I'm going to go ahead and click apply now. Now I do know that it is going to route me over to the Amazon website as this message is telling me right now. So with that, I am going to pause the video here and come back once I have logged into my account because I don't want to give everyone a free shopping spree on me. No, I know Calby would like that, but sorry, it's not happening today. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then come back to the application once that page loads. All right, everyone, as you can see, I am logged into my page right now, or my account right now on Amazon.com. So I'm going to go ahead and hit apply now so I can go ahead and apply for the Amazon Business Prime credit card. Just make sure that the credit card is correct, which I have, And we can see I can get that $125 Amazon gift card and no annual fee. Okay, so of course they're asking me for a code and I don't have my phone with me. So let me get that and get my code and enter that code. All right, everybody, so I entered in the code and now we are at the application page. As we can see, there are 3 steps to this application. There is the business details, personal details, and then review and submit. So business details, of course, is pretty straightforward. I'm not going to go over every single thing here, but we have the legal business name that you like on the card. If you're a DBA, business address, which is standard, business phone number, annual business revenue, estimated monthly spend, number of employees, years in business, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in that application form and I will meet you all on the next page, which I am anticipating is going to ask me my current salary, etc. So the only thing that makes me a little bit nervous is I just changed my business name and I haven't told American Express as yet. So I am going to use my new legal business name. So hopefully that does not present any issues with getting this credit card approved. All right, everyone, as you can see, I made it to the personal details page and we can see all of the information that they are requesting. And it's that standard information that you typically come to expect with a credit card application, such as your first name, date of birth, social security number, your total annual income, your address, and other contact information. So what we're going to do is go ahead, fill in this information, and I will meet you at the review and submit page. All right, guys, so I am at the review and submit page. I have scrolled down because it showed all of my personal information up above, and I don't want to share that with you all because then you can open up credit cards in my name and I don't need that. But anyway, let's scroll on down. We have the terms and conditions that we should read before we submit any application. And then we have some more information about the credit card. The most important thing for me personally is that interest rate. Granted, I won't keep a balance on this credit card, but we can see it looks like it's starting at 19.49% and going up to 27.49%. And then, of course, we have more information about paying interest, fees, and probably arbitration and terms and conditions. So let's go ahead, hit review and, well, not review, but hit agree and submit, and let's see what happens. Will I be approved for the Amazon Business Bank credit card? Will I be approved with a baby credit limit, or will I get a pretty decent credit limit to start? I'm hoping for a credit limit of around, let's say, $5,000. I think that's more than enough. I don't need anything more than that right now at this stage. And I also want to be careful with getting too much credit limit extended to me with American Express because I don't want to start getting denied and having to then reallocate credit limits. But anyway, let's see what happens. I'm going to hit agree and submit. So fingers crossed. All right, it says it'll take as little as 30 seconds. So let's see how long it actually takes. In the meantime, let's hope that we get approved. I hope it isn't denied. Again, I just changed my business name. And as always, I don't understand why this has to happen every single time I apply for a business credit card from American Express. Every time. I just can't get a break. This is absolutely annoying. So you all just saw what happened. I got pushed into that pending application page, and I have become very familiar with this pending application page at this point. So of course I did try to call American Express. Today is Sunday and I knew that this wouldn't happen. Let me turn off my sound right now. So today is Sunday and I just knew that American Express would be closed, but I was hoping they wouldn't, but they are closed. So hopefully they'll be open tomorrow. Tomorrow is President's Day, but I wanted to get this video done and get it out for you all today. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at this cliffhanger and we will be reporting back in another video. In that next video, it'll either be an unboxing video or it'll be reasons why I was declined for the Amazon Business Prime credit card. Yeah. So which one will it be? Let me know in the comment section what you think it'll be. Will it be a denial from American Express or will it be an approval from American Express? I won't find out until I call tomorrow. So good luck to me and I hope I do get approved so I can get that $125 gift card. Other than that, I really don't care to have this card, but give me the gift card. All right, guys, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe on your way out. Like the video. And again, comment down below, what do you think will happen? And as always, you made it to the end. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. If you do want to see me getting approved for an American Express credit card, I actually don't know which video I have that was an instant approval. Did I record my Amex Gold? You know what? If you want to watch me apply for another credit card where I get approved instantly, feel free to watch me apply for the Capital One Venture X card right here, or even the Bilt Mastercard, just not American Express. Anyway, thank you all for watching all the way to the end. Come on over and get your high five.